All right, guys. So let's go to the front for today. Does this look familiar to anybody? If you were in my class, we did this all on the floor, didn't we? Okay. So what we're going to do today is change it up a little bit. But first off, we're going to kind of remember what each piece is. If I had been smart and well prepared to send you guys on remote learning, I would have had this already printed off for you. But instead, we're going to make a quick note of it, okay? So in our math journals, let's go ahead and just put in today's date, which is November 2nd, or I'm sorry, 17th. Wow, I just saw a 2 right there. Okay, now we're going to title it Great Wall of Base 10. Okay. Oh man, the Great Wall of Base 10.
Can we call it the Great Wall of Base 10 in China? Because it's the Great Wall of China.
Would you like to, Ty?
Yeah.
Too bad, no. Ty, you can name it whatever you want on there, except that has to be Great Wall of Base 10, if that makes sense. All right, now for a quick review of things, okay? Now, we have these things right here. Little tiny little guys right down there. Can you see them? Can you see them? Okay. Then we got that little one. We got a map. Then we got a strip. Oh, wait. What's so weird about this giant strip? Does anybody remember? Go ahead and tell me. What's so weird about this giant strip? Cynthia?
It's made out of 10 mats.
It's made out of 10 mats. Good job on that. Well, how about this big giant thing? And if you remember in my class, we laid all of these down. I think Bella went a little OCD and had to build this on the wall, on the floor. I can't remember if it was you or Cynthia. One of you guys went crazy. Okay. What is so unique about this thing? Go ahead, Bella.
It's 10. It's a map.
It is a mat because it's a big giant square, but what's so unique about it though? Because this is a row or a column of 10 mats.
Oh, it's 5. It's like a square.
It is like a square. How many are going down, do you think?
10. No, there's
10.
100.
And how many are going down going to the left and right?
10.
So this is a 10 by 10. Okay. We used these for a couple different things last year. These are our notes for today to keep you guys on track because you guys have a couple activities tomorrow with this. So let's go ahead. We're going to do a couple new notes for today. Okay. So a mat for us, and I'm going to take this away. I'm just going to go on my notes so I do the exact same work as you guys. Okay. The big giant mat. Okay. The big giant mat. Okay. This is the big mat. Okay. This is the one that is 10 by 10. So a 10 by 10. This one is worth, well, how much is 10 times 10 worth? Oh, 10 times 10. 10 by 10.
That's a real tricky one. I mean,
a real tricky one. This one is going to be worth 100 for us. Okay.
I would have never guessed that.
I know, right? Okay. This big mat is worth 10 by 10. I won't have too many of them. I'm going to be a little OCD and do my 10 by 10 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I just went really, I had to do it. So that way I know it's a 10 by 10 on each side. It's the big mat. Okay, I think we called it a mat last year because it's a mat of mats. Bella, question?
And my grandma had to teach it. I have this big block. I don't know.
Oh, that is a big giant block. That is that's worth $1,000 though too, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, that's a big giant cube. I have a couple of those. Mine are soft. I throw them at people.
And then I have these, and then I have a whole bunch of ones.
Those are the better ones. All right, let's go next. Now I have this one. This one is the strip mat. Okay.
Another question. Do we have spelling this week?
Yes, it's already on. I'll double check, Ty. I'm pretty positive I had it connected on. Okay. Bella, you even turned it in already.
I already did it.
Yeah.
You do.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now, this is all a bunch of little mats, right? Because there's all of these are mats. This one is going to be worth, well, it's 1/10 of what we had previously. One of those is going to be worth a 10 for us. Okay. Now, we're going to go a little bit smaller now. Now we're at these pieces that you have. Okay. Now we're on the regular mats. Okay. So I'm just going to draw a regular mat right here. This is a regular mat. For us, for this unit, this mat, and everybody sees this one big mat. Jacob, I know you weren't here last year. That's why I'm looking at you. This thing right here is called a mat. This is going to be worth 1 for us. So I try to think of this as being worth like $1. Okay. This is worth 1 unit for me. Okay. This is 1. This is a whole number 1. Okay. Oh, Jacob, what is it? Don't tell me about old school.
We did this at my old school.
Called it. Okay. So, good. You're in the loop. Okay. So this is worth 1. I'm going to zoom out here a little bit. Okay. This is worth 1. Now, we got to go to the next one that's going. Which one do you think is going to be worth 1/10? This is where we're going to do our fractions or our decimals. This guy right here, this strip, is going to be worth 1/10 to us. Okay? So I can either write it like this, though. I'm going to draw my little strip right here. Okay? Or 0.1. Do you guys see that I wrote it also as a decimal? Okay? I could write this or 1.0 or 10.0 or 100.0. Okay? What's going to be the next one, you think? What's going to be the next piece I need to add up here? What piece am I missing? Bella, what did I call that one last year?
You called it a block, wasn't it?
A block? I called this one a small unit.
That's what it was. I couldn't
A
remember.
unit. Okay. This one's going to be a unit for us. All right. So I'm going to draw my tiny little square right there. Okay. This unit is going to be worth, oh gosh. How much is this one going to be worth? This 1 unit. How much is this going to be worth compared to everything that we have? Okay. I need a little bit of help on that one here. Go ahead in the chat box. Oh, MJ, it's not going to be worth a half. Not a half on that. Ooh, Liam, good job. This is going to be worth 1/100th of this, because don't I need 100 of these to make this? I need 100 of these to make this. And then I
And what
need,
is the mat?
say that again?
What is the mat then?
Just one.
But then the unit's just one.
I know. How annoying is that? But for this unit, Ty, in this unit 3 for math, a unit to us, this small little piece, is worth 100th of this. Do you agree with that at least?
Yes, but then a mat is equal to it?
So a mat, no. This isn't the same, is it?
But then what's the big mat? Is the big mat like 1,000?
A big mat is 100 for us.
So yeah, the mat is
Everything's
equal
down
to.
almost one, almost.
Then what's the mat and then the big mat? Are they the same thing?
A mat is 1. This is 1 full. It's like $1, right? Because there's 100 pennies. This is 1. And then we have the strip mat, which is worth 10 because there would be 10 ones. And then the big mat that we called mat last year was worth 100. Okay? So it's just really for this unit. Oh man, I meant or.
I don't get it because then the strip is also worth 10. Because to me, I thought the mat was.
For last year, yeah. So when we use these base 10 pieces, Ty, sometimes we can use them as the bigger whole numbers, but we're not doing whole numbers really anymore. We're doing decimals and fractions, right? So we have to use these instead of being worth 100. I have to use this as 1 in order to show kind of how we do the portions of everything. You're
Okay.
right on that. We did this as worth 100. We did this as worth 10, and we did this as worth 1. Okay, you're not
Yes.
wrong on that. Okay, but for this unit, we have to change it up because I really don't want to hold on to about 100 of these to make my job right. Okay, or I really don't want to do 1,000 of these. Okay, so we kind of shrunk everything down a little bit is what we did. So this mat to us, if you want to think about it. Oh, sure. Sorry. We're all operating on remote learning now, so I have to make sure that, well, we have a little quietness between all rooms. Okay. I have no idea where I was just at. What was I talking about? Ty, what was I yelling about now to you again? Or are you yelling at me?
How I thought the mat was 1 unit.
And for this lesson and the next couple lessons, it's going to be worth 1. So if we want to think about it, and the book says we can do it, but I always get weird, is changing this to calling it a unit. This gets called to a striplet, and this gets called to a matlet. And that really annoys me. It's kind of weird. I don't like doing that way. It's why I'm not doing with you, or Cynthia's going to yell at me. Hi, Cynthia. All right. So just to make sure we're on the same page of it, I've got this paper to remind me. Okay. We are calling this one this is worth 1. That's going to be worth 1 to me. This is going to be worth 1/10 or 1/10. And this one's going to be worth 100th or 100th. Okay, that's for us right now. And this is worth 10. And this is worth 100. Okay. This is the good and bad part of doing the base wall of base 10 all over again, is because I have to retrain you on it. All right. So far, is everybody okay with all of this? Okay, let's get going on things. All right, the reason why I'm doing it is because we have to use our base 10 pieces to figure out certain collections of numbers, okay? So let's go ahead, I'm gonna do a warm up right here, okay? And I'm gonna do it with you. Down below, I'm gonna draw my little squiggly line. We're gonna do a little review of things, okay? So let's go ahead. I'm just gonna give you guys a number and I want you to build it very similar to what we did last year, okay? So we'll start off a little easy on it. Can we show one, and I'm gonna zoom in too. 1 and, oh, let's do 3/10. Okay, now, what we're gonna do here is I want to build 1 and 3/10. Okay? I can also write it like this, 1 and 3/10, right? Because we gotta be able to go from decimal to fraction. Okay? So, how many, do I need any of my big mat units? Do I need any of my big mats? Right here. How many, Cynthia? One of those. Okay? One of those. Okay? What else do I need now for my 3/10? Bella?
Three of the strips.
3 of the strips. You know what? Black looks really good on this background. I like it. Okay. 1 and 3/10. Does everybody agree with this? Any problems? Ty, are we good now? Okay. This is worth 1. This is like $1. This is like 3 dimes. Okay.
I get it now. It's like the big mat is worth 100 holes. Or
Yes,
100.
you are correct. And that's annoying to teach because we teach it a certain way last year, and then it gets changed up right here, okay? How about now, let's do a couple other ones here, okay? How about 2, and I'll do it as the decimal right now because we need to do better as decimals. 2.24. 2 and 24 hundredths. 2 and 24 hundredths. Colton, how's that new internet going? You're looking a little crisper today. Good. Now you have to turn in all the homework because I know your internet works. 2 and 2/4. 2 and 2/4. Okay, 2 and 2/4. Ooh, can I do a chat on there? It's text. Let's see. 2 and, can I make it bigger? 2 and 2/4. All right. Okay, can somebody tell me what we need for this one? What do we need for it? 2 and 2/4. I'm gonna get rid of that guy right there. All right. Bella, go ahead and tell me, what do we need?
We need 2 mats, if I did this correct.
2 mats. 1, 2. Okay. I got my 2 mats. Okay. What else? Go ahead, Bella. What else do we need?
I don't know if I did this right, but I got 4 little ones.
Okay, 4 little ones.
A unit.
4 little units. Okay. Is that it?
No.
Okay, what else?
And then 2 10 strips.
2 10 strips. If you did not make yours look like Bella's anywhere like this, you are wrong. Okay? These are perfect right here. I got my 2 holes right here, my 2/10, and my 4 hundredths. Great job, Bella. Okay. Do another one here. Can you guys see my little text written down right here? Because I'm just going to do it that way. Okay. Let's go with this one. Let's go. Ooh, 1 and 1 and 1.09. 1.09. 1.09. MJ, what do we need for that one?
So you'll get one mat,
1 mat.
and then you'll get 9 little units.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But I don't have any strips. Is that okay? Do I need to use any of these?
Mm.
I didn't need any of them. Remember, in the 0 right here, if I got that 0 there, that means I can skip it. Okay? If yours does not look like MJ's, you're incorrect. MJ, nice job. That was pretty quick. Everybody pretty quick and easy on these? Not too bad. Does anybody need me to do any more? Because I'll move on to a little bit harder stuff here because that's pretty quick and easy. MJ, your lights are changing. It's freaking me out. I don't know what to say about that. I think I'm gonna do the same thing to my room. And it'll just change to my mood. All right, I think we're pretty awesome there. Okay, the next one that I'm going to do, I'm going to give you, I'm gonna take these off, and I'm gonna have you figure out what is the number presented. Doing it in decimal would be the easiest. So if you want to put it in the chat box here, or if you want to tell me here in a moment. So let's start with an easy one. Okay, what is this number right here? What is this number right here? What is this number? Oh, I already got people going. I already got people on there. I got Liam, I got Cynthia on there, I got Bryson. What is this number? Cynthia, what is it?
1/11.
111? We can say things a little bit better here. Here's my 1.11. I've got 1 and you said 11, and the smallest piece here is a hundredth. So 1 and 11 hundredths. Good job, Gabriel. Good job, Ty. Good job, Bryson. Nice job. Not too bad. That was pretty easy, right? Not too bad. Because that's how it's going to be. There's a couple questions here on the CMAS part where it's math. You just got to tell them what the number is. I'm going to fool you here in a little bit, though. Okay? Let's do a harder one here. Okay? All right. Go ahead in the chat box real quick. Oh, Liam was just waiting for me. Liam was just waiting for me. Bryson's already got it. Bella, what number is that? Good job, Ty. Good job, Cynthia.
0.54 hundredths.
54 hundredths. Very nice. And if you say the hundredths part, you don't have to say the point. I gotcha. Okay, 54 hundredths. Very nice. Hey, give me a thumbs up. Everybody think that's pretty easy? Not too bad, huh? Even the dog thought it was easy, huh, MJ? He came up. He thought that was easy. Let's see this one. Ooh, Ty didn't get fooled. Ty didn't get fooled. I don't think Bella got fooled either. Bella didn't get fooled. All right. Wait, I have no whole numbers here, don't I? These are all little strips. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 10 strips.
10 strips is equal to 1 mat.
Oh my goodness. Isn't this the same as this? Isn't it? Cynthia,
Yeah.
what do you think about that? Did you get a little curveball on that one?
Yeah.
So let's keep these out. And if that's worth 1, what happens if I add maybe 2 more strips? Now I got 12 of them. Now I have 12 of them. What is that going to be? If I have 12 tenths, 12 tenths. If 10 of them is worth 1, how much is 12 of them going to be? In the chat box, I already see. Oh, I don't know, Bryson. Take a look at that one. I don't have anything in the hundredths place, do I? There we go. That's a little bit better on that one, Bryson. Good job. Jack, you can put the 1.20 if you want. It's not a big deal either way, is it? It's still the same answer. Okay. All right. I have right here, I should have, let me go to my drawing here. I've got 12 tenths. Okay. I got 12 of these tenths right here. Okay. I have 12 tenths. Now, I can go ahead at this 10 right here, you already know is worth 1 of these. So I'm just going to put 1 down. So this is worth 1. I have 2 tenths left over. I'm going to put my decimal here. And I'm going to put this 2 right here, 1.2. Or I could say 1.20 as well, because there's no hundredths over here. Okay? Pretty good. Very easy. Very nice. All right, let's clear my board here. Clear all my drawings. I'm going to try and mess you up again now. It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. You're going to get mad at me. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let me make sure. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. But I'm going to have a couple of these. Oh, and for giggles, I'm going to have one of those. Okay. Blue is the best. Go with blue, MJ. All right. Let's see what you guys get on this one. Don't get fooled on there. Build it yourself. I have 1 mat unit. I've got 2 strips. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 little units. Oh, good job, MJ. Good job, Ty. Why is this hard? What is this hard? Cynthia, it kind of is. But let's go to the smallest. What's your smallest one over here, Cynthia? Are these the smallest? Are these the smallest, or are these the smallest? Which one's the hardest? The units, the strips, the mats, the strips, or the units? Which one's the smallest here?
The units.
These little units, right? So how many of those do we have?
12.
We have 12 of them, okay? So we got 12 here. We've got 2 tenths there, and we got 1 here. But it can't be 1.212, is it? It can't be that. So do you remember when we were little, we used to carry over a 1 to the next number? When it did like 6 plus 7, it'd be 13, and carry the big 10 over. Let's carry a 10 over. Let's take 10 of these, And let's just put them right there. Because we can pretty much say this is that, right? Now, how much is that going to be?
1.32.
1.32. Very nice job, okay? Colton, where'd you get the 3 at? Where are you getting this extra 3 at?
Because it's an extra 3 because it's 1 point. Because there's 30, so there's 3 extras, so that would give you 30, and I made it 1.33.
I think you combined the two and the 1 maybe. That's what I'm thinking you're doing in your head. But let me see here. I've got a 1, which you're right there. Okay. I have 1, 2, but this is worth 10. Okay. So there's my 3. So 1.3. But look how many I have left here. Do I have 3 left?
Oh. No, there's only 2.
I think you just kind of either counted 1 more accidentally. I think you just added 1 more in there. Okay.
Okay.
Which is hard to see, especially on the screen right here. Okay. All right. How about, actually, that's not too bad. Okay. What we're going to do right now is on your next page in your math journal. Okay. I'm only give you a few of these because I know I only have about 10 more minutes with you guys. Okay. So I'm only going to do, actually, no, we're going to stop right there. I don't want to do any more with you guys on it. Okay. You will need these yellow pieces for tomorrow, though. Does everybody hear me on that? Okay. I'm going to stop my share here. I'm going to stop right there on it because I don't want to have you guys on there for too long. Okay. We have homework for tonight, though. Okay. We have homework for today. Did anybody have any problems yesterday on the math videos? How many people watched the math videos? All right.
I did.
What was the math videos about?
It was about the pages we already did, like that one page where we had to do the times 10 and divide it by 10. Then we did a whole new page called sharing something. I don't remember what it was called, but we had to do problems. And then our job was to finish the rest of the page. We did something. Oh yeah, we went over the homework too. We went over some of the homework.
Some of it, yeah. So let's go ahead. I have your new assignment for tonight, which is super similar to yesterday's activity. If I knew.
Mr. What page was it? So I can see something because I already did it, but I just want to make sure I did the last question.
21, no, she.
It is not 21, you weirdo. Say that again, Bella. Out of the student book pages, it should have been, and I'll give them out and I'll show you here.
I did it, but because I had to go and I think I forgot to do the
We
last
finished up this one.
Yeah, I already did that one.
Okay. Now, this one was what I started the video with.
That's the one I did.
Okay. This was out of the student book. Okay. It's the one where they're getting an allowance.
Uh-huh.
And then we did the one that Ty said called What's the Share?
I watched the video. What is the page with the graph on? Because I have to make sure I did the last question. 74. Okay, thank you.
So I pretty much did 73, 74, and 75. Okay. So we were supposed to do page 75 on there on questions 3, 4, 5, and 6. Does anybody want to share what they got for number 3 here? And I'm going to bring it up on my screen here so that way we can talk about it. Okay. I think that's what I assigned was number 3 here. Okay. Did anybody have any problems carrying 10s over for us. Okay, Cynthia?
I didn't get that. I didn't get the refund amount. I didn't get that part.
This one right here? Okay. So we're on page 75 there.
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
made me
So let's take a look here,
mess
Cynthia.
up.
Another group of 10 friends bought tickets to a concert, but it was canceled before they could attend. If each of the 10 friends received a $26 for the cost of the ticket, what was the total refund amount? So the words each tells you that all of them are getting it, right, Cynthia? $26 is how much each are going to get. So you're pretty much doing 26 times 10. Okay. So that's what, and the decimal point I know is 26 is going to be right here. When we multiply, do we move the decimal to the right or do we move the decimal to the left?
To the right.
To the right. And there's 1 0, so I'm going to draw a smiley face for my 1 0 because that, I don't know why, because it sounded fun. I'm going to move 26. Decimal gets moved over to the right one spot. I'm going to put a little 0 right there. It should have been $260 is if I'm looking at it real quick.
I think what I messed up because they said refund. I thought it was takeaway.
Well, that they're giving the money back to them, and the words right here, if each of the 10 friends received this amount. So we didn't have to do any takeaways or anything on this one. Okay, good question.
Okay.
All right, the next one, number 4, the group also received a refund for parking. If each of the 10 friends received a $2.60 refund, what was the total parking refund? Well, let's see. You should have done this, $2.60 times 10. Okay, times 10. Decimal is going to go to the right. You should have gotten $26 even. Okay, that's what you should have gotten. All right, do I have any questions on 3 and 4?
Where can we find this paper? Because I don't know where it's at.
Again, I'm going to say it again, Colton. Page 75 in your student book.
Okay.
All right, page 75 in the student book. And I did assign 5 and 6. I'm not too worried about them because they're volume. All you had to do was, this one's going to be 70 because 5 times 2 is 10 times 7 is 70. Down here, I know 4 times 5 is 20 times 4 there. You should have gotten 80 on this one. So 70 and 80. Okay. All right, guys. Homework for tonight. Okay. In your blue folder, you should have this page, and I'm going to pull mine out too. It is called Candy Sales and Graph and More. Candy Sales, Graph, and More. It should be page number 43, okay? But it's this page. It looks super familiar to what you did yesterday, does it? Does it look very familiar to yesterday's activity? So I'm going to wait for you guys to get that out here real quick.
I'll get it after the session.
Okay. Okay. Well, you guys, in the chat box, if you cannot find it, let me know now. So that way I kind of have an idea on who does and does not. Or does and does not. I just said doesn't and does not. Okay. So if you do not have it, please let me know or forever hold your peace.
Mr. Ware,
No. Yes, Bella.
I'm just gonna talk. So you know how I said that if I have all my different folders and like have each folder with a certain meaning? I put labels on them too.
Got a girl.
That's
If
all
we had a lot more time, I wanted to label everything. It just did not happen.
This one's math, this one's Greek and Latin, and this green one is handwriting, and then this one from my house is, I don't know. And then this one is my old folder, and then this one is just a planner sheet with all my stuff from Miss Morgan for writing.
Very nice job. Hey, let's take a quick look here. Good job, Bella. All right, on candy sales graph and more. Does everybody remember what I did to the top of the graph to make lives easier? What did I do for each one of these? Okay, first I have this legend key. I've got a dollar amount, and it looks like I've got stuff here. Do you remember me writing on top of the graphs? Right here, how much they're worth?
Oh yeah.
I would trust that again. The first thing you should do is figure out how they're also going up. Are they going up by 10 cents or by 20 cents, 25 cents? Let's figure out here. I got $1, maybe $1.25, $1.50. Oh, Michaela. All right, Michaela, I'll have to see. You should have it. Okay. If not, I can go ahead. We can figure something else out, or I can forward it to you. Okay. And then $1.50, $1, $1.25, $1.50, $1.75. Ooh, it is different than it was last time. On our last graph, it was going up by 20 cents. It looks like on this one, it's going up by 25 cents. So be careful on that. So this one right here should be $3.50. This one down here should be $1.75. The last one, the one that we did in our book, was going up by 20 cents increments. This one's going up by 25. So be careful on that. Okay. On the back side. Cynthia, what does the word evaluate mean? It means to solve. That a girl. Solve the problems. I got these to solve. Okay. You do have to do the parentheses first on a couple of these. Okay. You do have to do the parentheses on a couple of these. The next one, figure out the statement. I'm hoping you guys remember how to do these because you have to line up the decimals, right? Challenge. You guys can do the challenge. Very similar to a Unit 1 test question. There are 540 baseballs. Each layer can hold 18 of them. How many layers do you have? That sounds like a division problem or a ratio table. Okay. Ratio table, for some of you, this would be the best one. 118 all the way to 540. Okay, or you can do 540 divided by 18, whichever one you're comfortable with. All right, I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of time right now, about 10 minutes. Okay, I'll see you guys here at 8, a little bit after 9 o'clock. So right at 9, I'll start, but I won't start till for sure about 9:05 because I need to give you guys a good 10 minutes for a break here. Bella, are you waving bye? Because I never know with you. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of time if you want to get started on that. Give you guys about 10 minutes to hop into reading. We'll need our ready books. Okay, ready books and 3-subject notebook, all right? Solid stuff. All right, guys. I will talk to you later here in about 10.
Bye.
Bye, guys.